Today I am going to show you how to use the GUI animation effect pack to make menus, and this is the scene what we are going to build today. So let's see how it will look at the end. So you can see different kind of animation effects on GUI elements. Rotation, you can see fade, you can see moving from anywhere on the screen, and this is what we are going to build today. And this is how the GUI elements will look at dismissing them. The exact reverse animation is applied on dismissing them. And so let's make new scene. Okay, main camera. Let's make a this is the folder you are going to get on importing the package, and let's create a new folder. Let's say new folder. Let's create a new scene. Scene is already there. Let's create a button. Okay, and there is a prefab called environment in the package. You can directly drag them so it looks better. Let's camera 0, orthographic, cancel. Okay, now select the button. Here we go. Let's select the color, and let's say text is dismiss. Okay, let's select the font. Okay, make sure your anchors are at the center. Okay, now select the width 350 by 100. Oh, sorry. Let's say 350 by 100, and let's say font size. Increase the font size. This is okay. Let's say 65. Select the colors. What's the color? 3369 and 106. So this is our first button, the dismiss button. Okay, now let's drag the GUI effects script. Here it is, script, main scripts, GUI effects, and select the random. That's it. You can see your button is animating. Ignore these clouds, and there are some options that you can tweak. Zoom and see this. First option is clickable. If you want to dismiss any other GUI elements on clicking this button, then you have to check this. Else you can leave it. See, when you check this clickable, then there will be an array appear at the end. We will talk about it later. Okay, let's uncheck this. Okay, destroy after dismiss means that when you have dismissed this element, this is a button. You can have anything like text or scroll bar, slider, anything. Okay, so if you want to destroy it from the scene, then you have to check this, or else leave it false. Ignore time scale. So when your scene's time scale is applied to this GUI element or not. If you want to apply the time scale, then check this, else false. Okay, this is a panel. This is not a panel, this is a button. So you don't have to check this. When you are using the panel, when you are applying animation on panel, then you have to check this. Okay, use common parameters and random. We will talk about use common parameters later. And let's check some effects now. Okay, there are 4 kind of total, and first one is color related effects. That's fading. Okay, let's check this how it looks. Fade in. There are some parameters like speed. Okay, speed of 1. Here it is written that speed value of 1 means that effect will take 2 seconds to exit. You can change the speed if you have some particular timing, or you can do anything with it. Delay on start. So how many seconds of delay will be applied on this effect before applying this effect? Okay, delay on dismiss. So how many seconds of delay will be applied before dismissing this button? Feeding starts from 0 to 1. Means you can feed up to 0 to 0.75, and you can end the feed at 0 to 1. Remember that start value must be lower than the end value. Okay, so let's say we want to feed it from 0 to 1 and speed of 1, and delay on start is 0 now. Okay, so let's click it, let's play, and you can see it's feeding. Okay, let's say delay on start 2 seconds of delay here. Okay, now let's check it. Oh, now let's check it. See 1 2, and here we go. Okay, now let's take a look at other effects, position related effects. Same way, there are some parameters: speed, delay on start, delay on dismiss. One new parameter is there, bounce back. Okay, now let's off this parameter and choose any one of these 8 effects. Let's say we want to move from bottom. Okay, now play the scene. Here we go. A button comes from the bottom, and at the same position we started. Okay, now let's check what is bounce back. Let's check the bounce back, and now let's play the scene. Okay, here we go. See, you can see that little bit of bounce back effects here, like spring effect. Okay, now let's check. We want to move it from the right, and here we go. See, this button is coming from the right. There are 8 kind of position related effects. You can use any of them, but you cannot combine them because they are because you cannot change the value of positions to different values at same time. Okay, let's apply the speed of 2. Okay, so position is not selected. Move from the bottom, and you see, yeah, it's affecting fast. Okay, now let's check the scale related effect. Same parameters are there: speed, delay on start, delay on dismiss, and bounce back. Let's say pop up. Okay, now start value is something that when starting the effect, what will be the start value of scale. Okay, now let's say we are starting from the 0. Let's play the scene. See this? It's look like popping up, and let's say we want to start it from the point 25. Let's say 0.5. Okay, now let's say it's starting from the 0.5. Okay, same way, let's apply the reverse pop-up. So it means that a default value is 5, but you can play with the value up to 25, and minimum is 2. Okay, let's say 5 and play the scene. Okay, you can see the reverse pop-up. Okay, now let's see the rotation effects. Okay, rotation, there are 3 axes. You can pick any of them. Remember, this is error. Select your axis to rotate X, Y, or Z. Okay, let's say Z. There are some same parameters: speed, delay on start, dismiss, bounce back, dismiss time. Okay, means after how many seconds this GUI element will be dismissed. Flips per rotation. Okay, so how many flips you want to do in one rotation? Delay between 2 rotations. Okay, infinite rotations or number of rotations. If you are not going with infinite rotations, then you have to enter the number of rotations, and default number of rotations is 1. Okay, now let's say we have applied the rotation and select the Z axis. Let's see the effect. Okay, here we go. Now let's say you want to see the X axis. Okay, select the X axis. You can see X axis is changing with the time. Let's say Y axis. see. Now let's say we want to okay, let's go with z-axis, and flips per rotation we want 5 flips per rotation, and speed is 1, so it shows that in 2 seconds there will be a 5 flips. Let's see this, there are 5 flips in 2 seconds. Okay, and delay between two rotations is let's say it is 0, let's say 1 second. Okay, 1 flips, and let's say we need 5 number of rotation. Okay, and let's play. You can calculate 1, 2, delay of 1 second, 3, delay of 1 second, 4, delay of 1 second, and 5, delay of no delay at the end. Okay, so you can tweak these parameters and play with it to create your effects. Now let's say infinite rotations. Okay, so and let's say delay between two rotation is 1 second. Okay, now let's play the scene. 1 second of delay, another 1 second of delay, another 1 second. You can see this is going to infinite. This is not going to stop anywhere, because we have choose the infinite rotations. Okay, let's pause it. Okay, now the best solution for this, the best effects you can get. Okay, now let's say you have 4 kind of effects, but same parameters on all of them, like speed, delay on start, delay on dismiss, and bounce back are same in all of these effects. You can see speed, delay on start, dismiss, speed, delay on start, dismiss, bounce back. Bounce back is not there in fading, because you cannot bounce in fade. When you are changing the color, you cannot bounce. Okay, so same parameters in the scale. Scale also speed, delay on start, delay on dismiss, bounce back. Speed, delay on start, delay on dismiss, and bounce back on rotation also. So if you don't want to change every time in when you change the effect, so you can use this feature, use common parameters. Okay, let's check this. If you check the common parameters, then you see all the parameter fields from the effects have gone, and they appear here. Now let's say we have a speed of 1, delay on start is 0, let's say bounce back, let's check it, and let's combine some effects. Okay, we have a fade in starting from 0 ending at 1. Now let's say we want to move the button from the bottom. Okay, let's say we want to pop it up, and let's say we are going to rotate the z-axis. Okay, let's uncheck the infinite rotation, and number of rotation as 1. Okay, so when number of rotations are 1, then delay between two rotation doesn't matter. Okay, pop-up start value set to 0. Okay, now let's check the scene. As you can see, isn't it awesome? Button is coming from the bottom, it is popping up, it is fading, and it is rotating. Okay, so you can play with these parameters and combine some awesome effects. You can create awesome effects. Let's try reverse pop-up with it. Okay, and instead of 5, let's go with starting value 10, and now play the scene. See this, isn't that awesome? Now let's say we want to build a full menu. Sorry for the background noise. Okay, let's duplicate this. Command D. Okay, let's position it. Get the position. Okay, let's say 0. Let's say 125. Let's change the text. This means let's change it to settings. Yes, and there. Let's duplicate it. Position is 0. Let's change the text to quit. Okay, and one more button. to replay the scene. Okay, and replay. Oh no. Okay, now position minus 125. Let's say minus 250. So you can say it is different from other three buttons. Okay, now let's apply text. So you can see that effects are also applied on text also. Okay, hello world. Okay, change the text, change the font, change the text size. Okay, overflow, change the text size, change the color, change the position. Okay, so hello world is applied at the top of the scene. Now let's drag the effect here. Okay, and let's say we want to fit the text. Okay, now let's play it. You can see same kind of effects are applied on button because we have choose the same effects. Okay, now let's say you can see hello world is fading from 0 to 1. Let's apply another effect. Okay, let's pop it up. Okay, and here we go. See the text is popping. Okay, you can apply effects on any kind of UI elements like panel, button, text, image, row image, slider, scroll bar, toggle, input field. You cannot apply it on canvas or event systems because they are not UI elements. Okay, now let's say what will happen when we click the button. Okay, so there is no list is empty. Okay, and let's say we want to click these three buttons and text also. When we click this dismiss buttons, okay, let's check this clickable. Now you see the dismiss on click area appears here. Okay, so how many elements we want to dismiss? 4. Okay, there are 4 elements. Okay, let's drop the elements we want to dismiss. Okay, remember you have to drag this drag this button also if you want to dismiss it. Okay, let's drag the another one. Let's drag the text. Okay, now let's apply a function on the button. Okay, on click, let's drop the main camera, and I've already written the script on GUI main camera. Okay, let's drag it. As you see, ignore this pause menu. This is not for I was practicing and I made it. Okay, let's say now let's press the dismiss button. Oh, nothing is happening. Why? Oh, because we have not applied a function here. Let's go to GUI main camera and let's button dismiss example. Let's select it. Okay, now play the scene. Okay, now you will see this all of 3 buttons and this hello world will be dismissed. See this, the exit reverse effect is applied. This button is not affected by the dismiss button because we have not dragged it on this array. Okay, now let's take a look at this script so you can see that what kind of code it is required to dismiss the menu. Okay, and see this is the function that you have to use. Remember you have to add the namespace here using Unity Engine.event systems. You have to use this, otherwise it will give an error. Okay, in your function you have to add only one line of code and this is it. Event system.current selected game object .game get component .GUI effects .dismiss object. What this is going to do is when you click this button, when you click this dismiss button, it will get the component of this script and call the function dismiss objects. Okay, and the function will dismiss these four buttons and elements. Okay. Now let's say we want to replay. We want to replay the scene on this replay button. Okay. Here is the replay button. Let's add the on-click event. Okay. Drag the camera here and select the function replay scene. What replay scene will do is application.load level and application.loaded level. It means that it will load the same level again and again when you replay the button. Okay, and let's say we want to random the effects. Okay, see, randomize the effect. Okay, and here also randomize the effect, and on text also randomize the effect. Okay. Now you will see some awesome combinations. See this? Okay, and see, now press the replay and it will play the scene again. See this? Okay, it's having fun. Press the dismiss again. Replay and replay. Okay, you can build your own menu using these effects. Now let's say we want to move these three buttons from the right side one by one after the delay of 1 second. Okay, so let's uncheck the random, uncheck the fade, uncheck the move from bottom. Okay, let's uncheck all effects first. Okay, and let's say we are going to use common parameters and select the delay on start to 1. Okay, and let's say delay on dismiss is also 1. Okay, and now let's say we want to move it from the right. Okay, select it from here, move from right. Okay, now let's say we want to pop it up also, and we don't want to rotate it. Okay, and same way select the other button, uncheck the random. Okay, you have to move these buttons one by one from okay, the first button will appear, then second button will appear after some time, then third button will appear after some time. You want to build this menu, then you have to make a calculation of delay. Okay, now let's say we want to delay on start as 2 seconds and delay on dismiss as 2 seconds. Okay, now what we are doing, okay, uncheck the fade effect. Okay, uncheck the move from bottom and select the move from right. Check the pop-up button 0 and uncheck the rotation. Okay, we have not checked the clickable here, so the dismissing objects are not appeared yet. Same way for the third button, uncheck this. Okay, delay on start is 3 seconds. Okay, uncheck the fade, uncheck the rotation, and let's pop it up and move from the right. Okay, so these 3 buttons are ready for moving from the right one by one. Okay, let's say it. So, or replay button. See, 1, 2, 3. See it? Let's dismiss them. They will dismiss also one by one. Let's say 1, 2, 3. Okay, you see this kind of effect because you have checked the pop-up also. So when the button is going from to the right side, then the scale is going down also. Okay, let's play the scene another time. See this? Okay, hello world, and these buttons are also playing their animations. Dismiss. This setting and quit button is doing nothing. See this? Because we have not applied any functions there. Dismiss button. Okay, delay of 1 second. Okay, You can use all parameters here, and you can build your own menu and own effects. Okay, so let's say random, random, okay, random, and random, and random. Okay, let's click it. See this? Oh, you see the big settings button because we have set the delay on start on this button of 2 seconds. Okay, so on the start, the animation effect applied was reverse pop-up. Okay, on the reverse pop-up it was a scale value of 5, so you saw the big button there. Okay, see this the same way. See this. Okay, let's dismiss it. So remember, this setting button will come out of the screen, looks like that. 1 second, 1 second, and 1 second. See this? Okay, and you can animate the whole panel also. Let's create a panel. Okay, let's background slightly decrease. Let's say 64. Now let's set width and height. Set the anchors to the center. Okay, rectangle transform. Decrease the width. Let's say 500. Decrease the height. Let's say 600 or now 700. No, 800. Let's say. Yeah, 900. Okay. Let's drag these buttons in the panel. So the whole effect applied on panel will also be applied on buttons also. Remember, you cannot fade the panel. Okay, let's drag the effect script, and okay, so panel is not clickable. You want to destroy on the dismiss or not, ignore time scale, and this is panel. Okay, as you see, we are building panel. You have to check this. Okay, when you can see, when you check this check mark, then color effects are not available to use. Okay, you check it and use common parameters, and let's say random. Okay, now let's apply it. See, you can see whole panel is rotating. Okay, now let's say we don't want it random. Let's apply only rotation effect. Let's apply Z. So you will see dismiss button will rotate like this. Okay, let's say, see this. Okay, can you see it? See this? All buttons are rotating, and their individual effects are also applied on there, and the whole panel effect is also applied on there. Okay, so in this way you can have you can animate some kind of dialog boxes, or you can animate some kind of setting boxes or inventory or anything else. Okay, you can have any kind of UI elements in the panel and animate all of them. Okay, so thank you very much, and let me know if you have any questions regarding this.